We've officially reached the All-Star break for the MLB season, making it the perfect time to provide futures predictions for the remaining part of this 2026 season. Sean, we're going to be discussing your picks for the NL. We already did the AL. If you missed that, go watch that video. Let's start with the NL East. Who do you think is going to come out of the NL East? Who do you think is going to win it?
I love that we're doing the NL today, Joseph. It's tremendous. The NL is a mess right now because all the teams are good. The NL East is not an exemption there either. Right now, Atlanta's leading, but Atlanta's kind of falling apart. I don't love the Atlanta pitching staff. I do not love the Atlanta offense outside of their typical stars. Acuna, Albies, Riley, all them. They have Dominic Smith as their DH right now. 264 and 6 home runs is the DH. That doesn't let me know, unless they're a big-time buyer at the deadline, that they're going to continue to improve on the streak. Also, the idiot Phillies are getting hot, which I hate. I hate that the Phillies are getting good, but they are good. They do have stars. They're plus 130 to win the NL East right now. That's a good bet to me. It is, and I hate it, and I'm not even going to yuck up the bit with a bunch of Nats talk here, even though I love the Nats, but they're at 500. They're not going to win this division. If you wanted a fun play for the NL East, it's Miami at plus 1,300. The Fish are exciting. The Fish don't pay no money to their players, but they have 2 players batting over 300 right now, in Otto Lopez and Xavier Edwards. Sandy Alcantara is a 10-win pitcher at the All-Star break. They don't let pitchers get 20 wins anymore, Joe. They don't let it happen, and he's doing it. I can't wait to see what happens. The Fish are exciting. But NL East right now, I think the Phillies come back and take it away from the Braves.
What about the NL Central right now? NL Central is always one of those divisions that's incredibly tight. Well, you're liking Chicago?
I am liking Chicago, and I know I've been hammering you over the head all year about the NL Central. Once a week, I'll come in here and say, do you know what's going on in this division? And you're like, but it's incredible. It's incredible because there's still 4 teams above 500, 4 50-win teams in this division right now in the NL Central. It is, I don't know, SEC comparison. What would I think? They're the Big Ten. They're in the best conference division in baseball, and it's by a wide margin. It's tremendous. The Brewers are in first right now. The Brewers have pitching that could take them to the World Series. The Brewers pitching is hurt right now. And I don't like seeing pitchers get hurt pre-All-Star break. The Cubs are just a better balanced team. They don't have better arms than Milwaukee. They have as many bats, and I like the bats on the Cubs more than I do the Brewers. They get it done, and they're trying to efficient their way there, but the Cubs are a better ball team. I think they can come back. They're 5 games back from Milwaukee right now. And pretty good value on the Cubs, plus 500. I like that.
Probably not really even worth having this conversation, but the Dodgers, I'm just not even going to lead in. We know what division, the Dodgers division.
Yeah.
That's the NL Dodgers. No, good luck to any poor soul that even attempts to try and win the NL West. Their odds, you wrote down minus 2,000. I didn't check specifically for the NL West because I just knew it was going to be the Dodgers. Are they actually at minus 20,000?
Yes.
Or you just wrote that down?
Minus 20,000 to win that division.
Oh, my God.
They are unbelievable. It's a good team, and I'll get into a whole rant about them later, but they're 12.5 games up in the division right now. Arizona Diamondbacks play good baseball. Padres have been playing good baseball. Padres are 1 game under 500. Diamondbacks are 1 game over, and they're 12.5 games back. The Dodgers are a freight train. I can't even throw the Dodgers into a parlay with the Cubs and the Phillies because it wouldn't add any value. It's all risk. All you're doing is adding risk at that point.
Wild card is an exciting race that's going on right now. You've got one lock, even though the odds on this are not super sexy. You're just pointing out that you think that the Braves are set to make the wild card here.
I think the Braves are set to make the wild card, and if you don't like the Braves, you can change in whatever team ends up in second place in the NL Central. I think this is in the assumption that Philly takes the 1 seed in the NL East, and the Braves will still have a good enough record. They can still make it. They know how to play late in the season. They do all that stuff, but they're prone and susceptible to a collapse. So that's why I would still have them as a lock to get in. But the NL, it's going to be one of those 2 seeds that's going to lock in. And we'll see if these odds get better, if the Phillies break away or if the Cubs break away or even the Brewers break away. One of these teams breaks away, that's where you might be able to get better odds. But if I had a lock at going to make it, it is the Atlanta Braves.
2 sleepers that you like for this wild card race.
I love NL sleepers here. This is the only place you're getting value in the NL because it's so tight right now. But the Pittsburgh Pirates, plus 250. I know. It's like saying the Cleveland Browns by week 8 have a shot. That's how it feels when I'm saying this. but their pitching staff is nuts. And it's not just Skeens. It's Ashcraft. They got a bunch of good dudes. Not Ashcraft. What am I talking about? They got a loaded rotation in Pittsburgh. They're hitting the ball well. It is an actual, like, interesting NL Central. Maybe some freaky chaos happens. They could make it through. Also, Miami Marlins, I was talking about them. This team plays such disciplined baseball, and it's not sexy baseball. It is, which is crazy for Miami, a very sexy city. They are somehow 8 games over 500, and they have a nothing payroll, and they just pitch and hit, and they have a catcher that hits bombs. They remind me of the Marlins last year when Cal Raleigh was coming up. Liam Hicks is batting .289 as a catcher. It's tremendous. It's a good team. It's a frustrating team. This is a team that wins 1-run ball games. That's what they do. If you're watching them, they win 1-run games, 4-3, 2-3. They find ways to win, and that is a team that gets really, really irritating later in the season because they know how to win. They're doing it well. That's a sleeper that I like, plus 154.
So this is actually kind of shocking that the value that you can get for the Dodgers to represent the NL in the World Series. Now, I don't know if it's necessarily like a pure foregone conclusion that occurs, but they're the juggernaut. They're the team that is spending the most money. They're turning into the Yankees West, where every single year they've just built up a roster that is loaded with stars because they have the money to spend and they're willing to do it. But you're able to grab this at minus 110.
Yeah.
That is one of the most no-brainer future bets that I have ever seen for not the midway point, but when you're in the home stretch of any league, any season. The Dodgers have been one of the most sure things over the past couple of years. Minus 110 is pretty solid odds here to grab this.
You take the Dodgers if you can get the Dodgers right now. Mm-hmm. If you get odds like this on the Dodgers, take it. And people don't really understand the Dodgers and why they're so good. They don't. Baseball is such a streaky sport that for a while it kind of became Dodgers proof or Yankees proof for all this stuff that they're having with the cap and all the strike that could be taking place in 2027. I don't really understand it. It's so streaky that you might have on every team a guy like the Dodgers had this year, Andy Pages, for a month was hitting like 350 and would have a super hot month. He would cool down and then go to 250 and get in the slump. What the Dodgers do and these big spenders do is they bring in players who don't go on streaks. And those are the max out players. That's your Otanis, your Bellingers, all these great players, Freddie Freeman. So when you have the streaky guys start cooling down, the resting level of talent on the team is still good enough to win baseball games. And you're not like, oh, the whole team's in a slump or the one guy that can save us in a slump. If you can lean on Shohei Ohtani to just keep on being a 270 hitter that hits 40 bombs and steals a bunch of bases and does everything that accumulates to winning ball games there, and then you have the regular baseball streakiness, that's what makes the Dodgers so dangerous. That's why they have such strong depth and why they can't stop winning is because they have the non-streaky guys and the streaky guys. Dodgers are going to be the NL rep, and it's good for them. I like how this team is built because I understand how the team is built.
We'll see what happens with the NL for the MLB playoffs. Home stretch here. The season is going to be finishing up very soon. Comment below, who do you think is going to represent the NL in the World Series? Is it going to be the Dodgers? Is it going to be somebody else? Is there someone sneaky that you're going to put some money down on? Let us know in the comments below. Hit the like button on this video and subscribe so you do not miss out on future breakdown content like this. We'll talk to you later.